What is going on, everybody? And in this video, we will be taking a look at the Cadillac Coupe Deville, which is one of the new vehicles added in Season 4, Episode 1, otherwise known as the Contractor on the Crew 2 here. And this car can be bought for $111,000 in the Street HQ. Let's immediately jump in and see if there's any customization that can be done. So here are the regular official colors for the car if you guys are interested. This thing looks very, very cool. So those are all the colors here. I'm not going to go with the liveries because many people are probably looking at those anyway there. So those are pretty much all the ones people have made. Moving over to the visual parts, this car does have customization, which is awesome. Let's see what we can do to it here. Looks like you can have a hood scoop on there, which is probably needed with 630 horsepower, most likely. And then moving over, you'll have that hood scoop as well. Personally, I'm not really digging those too much, although those straps look cool. They actually look like an older style strap on the side of the hood there. Moving over to the front bumpers, we have 20 of them. That actually changed the top there of the roof there. Looks pretty cool. That changes the headlights, the front. Sometimes the bumpers literally change like one little thing, so you really have to like look at them. Which is normally like the lights or like the piece of the bumper there. I might end up leaving this thing stock too, to be honest. I might not do too much to it. Although some of these bumpers do look pretty nice on here. So at least the new cars have a good amount of customization. Looking forward to the Giulia in the motor pass there. I think I pronounced that correctly. Might have messed it up. So I'm probably going to leave this stock one here. That one will actually add some cool little aesthetics to it, like the things on the headlights in the top there. Kind of cool, actually. I kind of like how that looks. So let's put that one on there. Moving over to the front fenders. You actually can wide body this thing. What is that? Oh, so that is basically changing the side there where it says Cadillac. It makes it that. That actually looks pretty cool on there. So it's like more of like almost like a modern thing, kind of matches the line on the side of the car there. Well, it actually looks pretty nice. I thought it was going to make it like a wide body Cadillac. That was going to concern me a little bit. Here are the rims you can also put on. So there's 2 regular rims for the car, and the rest are going to be all the rims that pretty much can go on every vehicle there. So I'm probably going to leave these stock rims on there, even though those do. I'm actually going to throw those on there. Those look nice. Moving over to the side mirrors here. Got 3 of them. That changes the middle of it, makes it black, it looks like. And then that one, oh, those are completely different there. Kind of almost like little missile type of mirrors. I'm going to put the second ones on there, have like the black color on them and match the color of the car. Moving over to the skirts. So that completely removes the chrome there. I believe that is chrome. That actually looks pretty nice. I'm going to go with that one on there. Moving over to the rear fender here. That removes the chrome there as well. Let's put that on there. And over here on the rear wing, you can add the tire on the back of the car there, which actually makes the back look pretty nice. I might as well throw that on just because. And then moving over to the rear bumpers, we have 20 of these. Be cool to see if there's a different exhaust you can put. Oh, so you can change the exhaust. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty awesome. I'm going to throw that on there for now. Let's continue to look at the other ones here. So it's basically just changing the lights, it looks like. That's pretty much all it's actually changing on most of those. And this one changes the back again. Different tailpipes on there. Different colors. Completely blacked out. Looks pretty awesome. See, that's a nice bumper as well. You got the chrome and it looks like the tailpipes are right there coming out of the middle of the bumper. Actually looks pretty nice. I'm surprised there wasn't like a full black bumper on that one. That would have looked really cool. That's pretty much all the bumpers there. Let's move over to the interior. So this is going to be the same as the other cars there. Except this one you can actually change that piece there. So let's go with that one. Make a nice interior. You can also probably make carbon in here, which is funny. But it's an older vehicle, so let's make it like a wood style kind of thing in there. And there is the interior and pretty much the customization of the car. You guys want to go a quick little spin around of it. Honestly, I'm glad to see some customization with it. I know a lot of people are looking forward to some of these cars, and or if some of them didn't have any customization, that would be kind of unfortunate. Anyway, let's go drive this thing right now and see what the top speed of this thing can actually be. On this car, I figured I would spawn outside in Las Vegas here to kind of give that vibe a little bit of the vehicle. So let's take a listen to this car right now. Sounds very, very good. Let's go and take a look at the interior before we do a spin around of it. So nice detail in the interior. I'm sure a lot of the tacks probably don't work except the one that's right there with your speed most likely. See, yeah, the tack actually works, which is good. Let's do a quick little spin around of the car. Actually looks pretty nice. Nice details. See how this thing drives now. So this is going to be another 4-speed transmission, which makes sense because obviously these cars were. So acceleration is actually not bad on it. It kind of reminds me a lot of that truck a little bit. So I haven't even used my nitrous yet. I'll start doing that now. So the car can pretty much get almost to 200 without really struggling too hard. Probably do a top speed run in Vegas with this thing, most likely. See if I can just do that right now, do a full top speed run with it. Wow, 240. So 252, I probably could have kept pushing it, but you're going to just drain your nitrous there. So 250 miles an hour is pretty crazy, considering some of the street cars only do like 235 and 237. And some of those were like really hard to get summit vehicles, and you're getting beat by one of these, which is pretty hilarious to me. Let's jump on the highway real fast here, if I can not run into everything. Let's go in the interior view. I want to get on the right side of the road as well. So, I love how the interior looks. I'm going to adjust this car's handling a little bit as well before I jump into that race, and I'll show the settings at the end of the video. So far, I gotta say, a lot of these DLC cars are faster than I thought they were going to be. I was thinking they would cap out at like 230, maybe 225. But these are actually doing like 250 plus so far. Most of them are, which is kind of pretty hilarious. So they all seem pretty dang fast. The only thing I noticed that these will definitely bog down a little bit compared to the other street vehicles like the Leggera or like any of the Huracan or some of the other really good street cars, is some of these will definitely have issues holding speed up higher end. Like those cars can actually get there faster. These cars will like accelerate for a while. Like I'm just doing 192 right now. I am going kind of up a hill, but still gotta hit your nitrous there to get the speed back up. And a lot of the other cars will not struggle as hard with that, which is something to look into if you guys are looking to buy these for like racing. Which I feel like most of these cars are more made for like cruising around, but if you want to race them around in summits, I might have to test out a summit eventually when using all cars like this and just see if I can actually get in platinum still. That'd be a fun test. Let's go jump into a race with this car right now and see how it performs. When it comes to testing these cars out, I've been really picking some random street races here just to see how they do and to mix this up a little bit. Also, you guys will also notice I didn't really show the vanity items too much, mainly because I feel like most people are aware of those by now, and I don't really want to keep like wasting time and showing that. That's kind of annoying anybody or anything like that. But anyway, let's jump into this thing and see how it actually drives. So I did adjust the handling on the car a bit because it was turning kind of weird there, but the build now seems pretty decent. Figured I'd pick a race with a lot of turns and all that. So this car's getting up to speed nicely. Then again, this race is kind of just downhill right now, so any car would be fast in this area. Went around that turn nicely. Those yellow like wall barriers slow you down like instantly. It's literally insane. Like watch this. Literally takes your speed away so fast, and being an automatic, the car will stay in 4th gear, which could definitely screw the car up a little bit. Let's get back up to speed here. Nitrous, let's hit brakes. So let's see how the brakes are. I know some of these cars are not going to have great brakes. It was a great turn to test it on. So the brakes are alright. They don't seem that good. Honestly, they don't seem that bad either. Overall, they stop the car decently. If you could shift it down and all that would help stopping the car faster. Let's accelerate in here and see how the car will do around more turns. Wow, well, it's actually handling pretty nicely. So braking there kind of screwed me over a little bit. Not too bad, but you guys will notice that when racing these cars really aren't made for that. They're pretty much made for cruising around. Let's throw it in first-person view here. Obviously, I'm maxing out because I don't think one of these cars could actually do 250 miles an hour. Nonetheless, you can on the Crew 2. So overall, interior view looks nice. Car is honestly nice and detailed. Sounds pretty dang good too. Handling on the car is actually pretty good. It kind of reminds me of the truck a little bit, how it's driving. And yeah, no way I was stopping that in time. It does remind me of the 3100 a little bit, how it's driving. It has good, like, overall the speed is all right, but it's not going to hold its speed like I mentioned with the other street cars, but it can get up there pretty decently. Nitrous definitely helps it a little bit. But these cars really aren't going to be able to get speed like that anyway, but the fact that they actually can get there over time is pretty insane. And the fact that one of these cars have a better top speed than some of the Summit vehicles that came out is pretty hilarious to me. Then again, they probably had to cap those because they're already good in other ways, and you couldn't have a crazy car like that with crazy top speed. Car doesn't seem like it bogs too much down on off-road either, which some cars are really bad, like the Gemera. That car is terrible. Like, you barely touch the off-road, like any kind of dirt, it slows it down like instantly. That was a terrible turn there. Let's fly around that turn. Almost at the end of the race here. Overall, I have to say the car is pretty dang decent, guys. Really no reason to ramble on about the car here. It's only 111,000 bucks. I recommend checking it out. There's also a taxi version of this car I'll be doing a video on as well, and I'm probably going to be doing a comparison video to see if they are the same and or better than each other in any way. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and overall the Coupe Deville is a pretty awesome Cadillac, and I do like how this thing looks. check out my settings right now and try this car out for yourself. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this vehicle in the comments below.